Peace, peace, family, peace to the family, and welcome back to another episode of A Place to Conversate. Here with your main man, Jalil, your host. If you're new to my channel, take this time now to share, like, and subscribe. Again, take this time to share, like, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we got to talk about this Will Smith incident. As you all know, Will Smith slapped life out of Chris Rock last night at the Oscars. So I'm asking the question, is this a matter of a man just defending his wife, or is it deeper than that? Is this an emasculated man that's so willing to deal with the wrath and criticism of the public versus dealing with the hell that he catches at home with his overbearing wife? That's the question I'm asking today. I want the family to hit us in the comments and give me your response. Right now, it seems like everybody's split down the middle, 50-50. A lot of people saying he was wrong. A lot of people saying he was right. They feel he was right for defending his wife. In a few minutes, I'm going to have my man Ali joining us with his perspective, and also my man Droop going to be calling up, giving his insight on how he feel about this whole situation. All right, so again, if you're new to our channel, share, like, and subscribe. So I got both my main men's on the phone. I got Ali, and I have Droop on the phone joining us right now. Say what's good, gentlemen. Droop, what's up?
What's goody? What's goody?
Ali, what's good?
Ain't nothing. I'm waiting on the next one. Waiting on you, man.
All right. So, yo, we're going to play this joke first so, we can give context to this whole discussion, man. The initial joke that got Chris Rock smacked by Will Smith last night. So, hold on. I'm about to play it right now.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Nick Mike's name out your fucking mouth. Ow, dude.
Damn.
It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay?
Wow.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. What do you think about that, Drew? What's your standing on that, man? You think he was right or wrong for the way he handled that situation?
I disagree with the way he handled it. There's way more ways. Tons of ways to handle that in a more respectable way than that. I just think he disrespected. He played himself, man. And it looked like he was doing that at the behest of his wife. And it's kind of like she said, "All right, here go your boss. Go do something now." You know what I'm saying?
So do you think it's a matter of a man defending his wife, or you think it's a matter of an emasculated man willing to deal with the wrath of the public criticism versus dealing with the hell that he would have to deal at home with an overbearing wife?
You hit it right on the head right there. 100%. I agree with that statement right there, man. That he definitely emasculated the emasculated acceptance. Because at this point, I feel he's always like. I see a lot of feminine traits. Like they got the footage of him, at the after party or whatever. It wasn't really, he was never really a tough guy type MC, or MC, and that if I, be correct, but you know what I mean? That dude he might come out the closet, man. He might come out the closet. It might fuck around, come up that his wife ain't even really a motherfucking female. You know what I'm saying? But the way society look right now. No offense to that community either, because I ain't trying to be insulting in that way. But I'm just saying.
So Ali, let me know, what's your position, man? Where do you stand? You think Will Smith was wrong the way he handled that situation, or what?
Disgrace, man.
Why is that?
Disgrace, man, because he just played it so. He just, I don't know what he did. He did something that was unprecedented. Like, how can you get mad at a comedian to the point that you're going to do what he did? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, really, would you have done that to Billy Crystal? Would you have done that to Bill Maher? I mean, I don't understand why you're going to get up there and attack another man that used to be your friend. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that was a total disgrace, man. To holler like that and cuss like that, man. He
All of that.
played himself, man. He totally played himself out, man. And I wasn't really dealing with him before that, and I'm certainly not dealing with him now. Because I think that he just butthurt because he ain't handled that situation with his cheating, skank-ass wife. He ain't handled that like a man that he should have handled it. And now he mad at himself and he mad at the world because everybody on the internet and everybody all around the world been calling him a simp. And I think that's what he did last night, some simp move.
That seems
Straight
to
up
be the
simpery.
consensus for quite a few people that's been going around today. You know, it seems like it's split down the middle. A lot of people feel he was right. A lot of people feel he was wrong. Now, I sent you guys earlier from a clip from the show Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, man. I want to play a clip from that, and I want y'all input on that, all right?
All right.
Okay?
Hell, I was surprised and shocked as everybody because I'd never seen anything like this. This is the epitome. This is the height of what they do. This is the Oscars. This is not, we've seen at some of the award shows, and we don't need to name them, where people get to fighting, people get to shooting. But this is, people of elegance, and they, just, they're high and mighty, and they're dressed in their best, their Sunday best. And they're, this is where they go to be lauded for their performances.
Yep.
And to have Will Smith behave in this manner, he's talking about, disreading everybody, but he's protecting his wife. Well, where was her protection of a man when she was at the red table talking about what she was doing with this entanglement? Where was her protection of her husband? Chris Rock is a comedian. What comedians do, they can do this better than anybody else. They can take a real-life situation and make it funny. That's what comedians are. Comedians take situations, and that's why I say, we up here all the time, Skip, I said there's truth in jokes.
Ugh.
That's what they do.
There's the most truth in jokes.
So now what we're starting is a golden precedent. I'm saying something about somebody, look at that weave, or look at this hair, man, bro, what you got on, man, that's terrible. He walks up on stage. What he should have done is what DC Young Fly did last year when somebody came up on the stage and wouldn't be. Because, see, this is going to be out there for perpetuity. But also would have been out there for perpetuity. I'd have come up out that chunks. I'd have whipped Will Smith ass.
I know you.
I would have whipped, he'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him.
Yo, I'm gonna leave it right there. So, with that said, what do you think? Do you agree with Shannon Sharp on that?
Definitely, because you even seen it took a lot for Chris Rock to take that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to say that, he's doing it for any other reason but for maybe because he was told. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was staged. Or, this nigga just know he can't touch that nigga because he in the good old boy club. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't pressed charges, but I get what Shannon Sharp was saying, because he definitely hit it on the head with ain't no man just gonna slap me in the face and walk away like that. You know what I mean? But come on, man. Do you not agree that if you seen the video, we just seen it, matter of fact, just playing it, when he gets smacked, it kind of like it was almost a knee-jerk reaction for Chris Rock to almost come and with the right hand, to almost come with the right hand, and he stopped and just took that shit, like a bitch. You know what I mean? And made a joke about it. Thought it was funny.
Yeah, I think he remained incredibly composed. Where you
Yeah,
stand,
I do
Ali?
too. I don't think that was no type of bitch move, no type of way at all. I think motherfucking Will Smith was wrong. I think Will Smith was the one acting like a bitch. Hey, you understand what I'm saying? I think he unleashed a dangerous precedent. What are you trying to say now? Comedian can't do his job no more? You understand what I'm saying? And why is it always got to be some nigga shit, man? You understand? White people been doing this shit for 100 and something years. Ain't never smacked nobody. Ain't nobody never got into a fight. Ain't nobody never shot nobody. you bringing this into another world now. You bringing this other shit into another setting now. Like, it's just embarrassing to me as a black man. I hated to see that, man.
I agree with you to that
I did
effect.
too.
I think that had Chris Rock retaliated here at the most prestigious Hollywood event that everybody that is somebody's there, I think that Chris Rock's career would have been ruined, but I think that Will Smith would have been straight because he's America's sweetheart. They're looking at it as, he's defending his wife's honor and, what a manly thing to do. So if Chris Rock would have retaliated and just went all out.
No honor. She took his son's friend's bait. She ain't got no honor. She
So,
got the picture.
Hey yo, to me, it's more than just honor, man. It's like this dude was in his feelings, man, and it's like an attack on masculinity. I mean, you gotta look at who these two characters are. Like, you got Will Smith and Chris Rock. I mean, size-wise, Chris Rock is a much smaller man than Will Smith, and at the same time, like he could have did that anywhere. You know what I'm saying? He did it at the Oscars though, and he did it at the look. As soon as his wife makes that look, this dude just like it was like she just passed him his masculinity, and he got on some real ghetto, retarded, like I don't know, man.
So let's take a listen from his acceptance speech because I want to get you guys' reaction on that as well. Here we go.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. Now, I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
What do y'all think about that right there? I mean, you got any type of reaction towards that? How do you feel about that?
I feel like that nigga just earned another Oscar, nigga. Really character, the whole Oscars. This nigga was a character, man. He's acting, bro.
So you think that he was wrong for not apologizing publicly to Chris Rock and apologizing to the Academy Awards and all that? To the fans?
Definitely.
Where you at with it,
Definitely.
Ali?
I don't think he's wrong for not apologizing. He know what the fuck he did. You understand what I'm saying? He know who he did it to. I'm sure he wouldn't have pulled that shit on any other nigga, man, because you know, and we all know that the street rules say that niggas bleed for dastardly deeds. And somebody coming in front of the world, slap you in your face like that, I don't know what Chris Rock was thinking, but, well, let's just be glad he thought it out before he made any dumb moves. But you never know what that might be, because I'm trying to tell you, just like Shannon Sharp said, that would never be over. That would never be done. That would never be done. And whatever I did during retaliation would have to be done on TV just like he done it.
All right, hold on 1 second. I want to get to this part where Shannon Sharp talks about the fact that overshadowed the whole thing about the movie.
Because if you go back when we were less than, that's what they did. They didn't punch. Also would have been under perpetuity. I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith ass.
I know you.
He'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight. There ain't nothing to say. Hey, hold on. I'm watching him at the Vanity Fair, and Will Smith is carrying on like ain't nothing happened. And then you apologize to the Academy. After the Academy, you need to apologize to that man. Skip that. Let me tell you, there's three things, especially in our community. You say the N-word, you spit on me, and you slap me. Because if you go back when we were less than, that's what they did. They didn't punch you, they slapped you.
Got it.
Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. When you hear somebody, they don't say I'm going to punch you, they say I'm going to slap the you know what out of you. Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Will Smith and his crowning achievement, he finally won an Oscar, and he's had some performances that he could have easily won one. Now, Will Smith won the Oscar in 2022, but what? This overshadows it. He's never going to be able to live this moment down. What should have been his greatest moment, his joy, is marred by this.
Because most people anticipated.
What do you think about that, man? Do you guys agree? Do you think that overshadowed the moment?
Hell yeah, 'cause it got the whole internet buzzing.
Oh, yes. And I'm trying to tell you, the only reason he did that, man, is because he was overreacting, because for the last few months, ever since that shit came out with his wife, the internet and everybody on the internet been calling him a simp, a punk-ass, dumbass, everything in the book, you understand? And he hurt, and he just trying to come up out of that image, you understand? He trying to, his wife treating him like garbage. I promise you, she gonna leave him in the next few years.
Yeah, think so?
I'm sure she is. She's treating him like shit. Listen, goddamn, don't y'all niggas remember what she's sitting there on TV talking about? Slobbing this nigga nuts down and licking his ass, and he's sitting there like a goddamn fool.
Yeah, man, it looks bad for Will Smith, bro.
It always looks bad for him, but now it looks even worse. It looks like he's trying to get back at the world for that shit, for his simping moves. That's your simping moves, man. You Will Smith, nigga. You can go to any female door in this world, and it's open to you. What the fuck is you still doing with that ugly little hag, man?
Yo, man, listen. I mean, like I said, it's split down the middle right now. A lot of people saying that he did the right thing. A lot of people feel like he did the wrong thing. Me personally, I don't agree with the move. I see both sides. I think that, he could have handled it better. Probably went behind the scenes and let my man know he was out of pocket, and hopefully come out and make a public apology, because I don't think that Chris Rock was coming from a malicious place with that. I do think that it was just innocent. I think it was just comedy and just off the cuff, because reports rumored that he didn't know that she suffered from the medical condition of alopecia, hair loss. So, I do believe that he could have handled it a whole lot better than that. But, we'll see, down the line, we'll see exactly how this thing plays itself out. But I think that the fact that he's Will Smith, again, America's sweetheart, I think this is just going to endear him more to society and get him even more support. You know what I mean? But I do
Yeah,
think that if it came down where they started throwing blows on that stage, that Chris Rock would have been the one to get the rough end of that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you're talking again about the most prestigious event that Hollywood presents on a yearly basis. Anybody that was somebody was there. So for that to turn into a nigga fest, I think Will Smith, his reputation would have been unchecked or unscarred. But Chris Rock, I think he would have took the grunt of that. But, you know, we have yet to see, man. I'm going to give Droop, and give you the last word, and then after that, I'll leave whatever you want to end off with, man. We're going to wrap this thing up.
I mean, I put it like this. From all the people I talked to, the different opinions was childish. Of what Will did was considered childish, a bit acting like a bitch ass nigga, and some sucker shit. Those was the three things that I got from majority of the heads I asked. And I asked everybody because it's just the topic, right? But at the same time, look at this dude, man. You know, this is the ultimate simplery. And if you're really familiar with the man and shit, you will probably agree, you know, against what Will Smith did. But if you know, are against that shit, well, you know,
If you're a
probably
man, you gotta be against it because you got a right that you gotta satisfy. But the real thing of whatever it is, he's simping like a bitch. He's mad at himself. He's mad at the world, and that's why he did that dumbass shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I hope it fucks his career up. I hope they take that Oscar away from him, and I hope they never let him make another movie again.
Wow. Those are some strong words.
Strong words, because I feel strongly about what he did, man. He did some simp shit because he mad at himself. He ain't did that because he was mad at Chris Rock. He mad at himself for being a bitch-ass nigga, man.
true story.
So on that note, man, going to let you guys go ahead and check off. I'm going to wrap this thing up, man. Thanks for checking in with me and giving your perspectives. We'll talk behind the scenes.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Ali and Droop on the check-in, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, there you have it. You know what I mean? Again, I think that the overall consensus, they feel that it was a punk move, a sucker move. You know, we just have to sit back and watch what the outcome will be. Again, hit us in the comments. You know, let us know what your thoughts are, what your position is. Do you feel that Will Smith was wrong or in the right for smacking Chris Rock last night at the Oscars? And on that note, we're going to sign off. I hope everybody be safe and take care. And don't forget, again, share, like, and subscribe. Peace.